Excuse me, the Lady Queen has summoned me to see to her unmentionables.
Welcome to Queen Anora.
Well, not much. Just, may I air that for you, my lady? She's brought a maid of her own to wait on her. I beg your pardon, sir, but I really can't be seen standing about. The housekeeper will have my
Unmentionables.
Good day.
That she's helping with the unmentionables.
Maker's breath. It's good to see you in one piece, my friend.
Indeed. After your rather alarming lack of subtlety, I feared the worst for you. I prayed for your safe return.
You betrayed me.
Well, what did you expect me to do? You announced me to my father's most trusted lackey. Did the purpose of my disguise entirely escape you? I barely managed to slip away from her when we reached the palace. I am hoping that, despite our unfortunate beginning, we can still work together. Will you hear me out?
Yeah. You asked for our help for a reason.
I fear that my escape will make matters worse. Now that he cannot use me to support his claim on Merrick's throne, he may resort to drastic measures to stay in power. I doubt he will say anything publicly, at least until he has a better idea what to expect.
What happens now?
We will need to work together, and quickly. My father has gone mad. I didn't believe it at first, but he is gripped by a paranoia so severe it prevents him from seeing sense. He saw me as a threat, yet even now I'm certain he will be telling the nobles you are dangerous murderers that have kidnapped and mind-controlled me. He may even believe it.
Can he still take the throne without you?
Perhaps. It will be more difficult for him, but if my father says the Grey Wardens are the enemy, many will believe it. He is a legend.
It's true. Our position in the Landsmeet is not strong, and this does little to help us.
At least that snake Howe is dead. That alone will not be enough, however. My father is committed to his path. You will need ammunition for the Landsmeet, and there I can help. You have only just arrived in the city, so perhaps you are unaware of some recent events. Denerim has been in turmoil since Ostagar. Many people here are angry or grieving. Strangely, the unrest is worst in the alienage. Few elves accompanied the army. They should have little reason to be upset, which means that Howe and my father must have given them reason. I don't know what is happening there, but I am certain my father has his hands in it.
A useful lead, Anora, but you could have sent this information with your maid.
That is true. I feared for my safety as Howe's prisoner. But to tell the truth, I sent Elena to you because I hoped we might join forces. You need that evidence for the Landsmeet, but you also need a stronger candidate for the throne. You need me.
What of Alistair?
I have no doubt Alistair is biddable enough, and decent, but even with his blood, he is no king. You think only I can see it? Not only that, Alistair is a Grey Warden. It will look like you are trying to put a Grey Warden on the throne, despite your claims. I am a neutral party, and I am already queen.
Anora, you are indeed...
Oh, Hiffy, we're not playing Raft tonight. No, I'm focusing on this game.
I am the daughter of Ferelden's greatest general. Who do you think truly ruled this nation for the last 5 years? Kaelin. I am what this country needs, not an untrained king who does not even want the throne. I can help you stop my father. Consider what I have said. For now, I think I will retire to my room. Warden, when you have a moment, I ask that you speak to me in private.
Man, I don't remember
Well, she's quite
at all
spirited.
what I did here.
I remember when Loghain first brought her to Denerim. Poor Galen was a good boy, but Anora was always 2 steps ahead. Had him jumping when she snapped since the first time she batted her eyelashes. I cannot help thinking she may be trouble, but we should keep her close, all the same.
Why do you think she's trouble?
This is an alliance of convenience. For the moment, we are united against Loghain. Be careful how much trust you place in her. I do not for a moment think Anora means to give up her power easily. Still, I would rather have her where we can watch her than actively working for Loghain.
And she's single now, right? ... Aren't we planning to depose her?
Anora was a capable administrator for Kaelin's lands, but she has not a drop of royal blood. We did not fight the Orlesians all those years just to lose our royal line in a single generation. Not when there's a surviving son of the blood.
Wow. Alistair's mother was a scullery maid. How is he better?
Thanks. I am right here, you know.
His mother was a maid, but his father was Merrick Theron, for whom we all risked our lives to win back the throne. I only wish Merrick had taken more time to instruct the lad in the politics of ruling. I did my best, but we all hoped Kaelin and Anora would secure the succession.
Isn't it the first thing about being a king?
No, I don't, which I've told both of you on many occasions. If Anora's turned against Loghain, I say let her keep the crown. It looks better on her anyway.
You're both wrong. With a few months of experience, Alistair will make a fine king. He knows how to lead troops to defend his land. He knows how to stand and fight for justice. He knows how to show compassion to those less fortunate, and how to trust to the Maker's guidance to know right from wrong. And he knows who to turn to for aid, should that training fail him. He will be fine.
Maybe Alistair should marry Anora.
Are you serious? No, never mind. I don't even want to hear the rest of this. You two just keep talking about me. I'm going to stand over here with my fingers in my ears.
That would certainly solve a lot of problems, and put forth the strongest argument before the Landsmeet to remove Loghain from power. With Theron blood on the throne, and Anora's wisdom and popularity, Ferelden could present the most united front against the Blight. Unfortunately, the marriage would never happen, unless they both agreed to it. And I suspect that might take a lot of persuading to get past her pride and his humility.
Okay.
We certainly have a great deal to plan.
What do you think he's doing in the alienage?
Maker knows what that man is capable of now. Of course, if I might make a suggestion, go speak with Anora. She will either be a powerful ally or a powerful enemy, and the sooner we know which she is, the better.
What ending am I going for? I'm not going for an ending. The next game we're playing is Inquisition, and I'm going to be using the DA Keep to kind of craft whatever ending we want for that one. So I'm not really doing anything particular in this one. Yeah, I'm just doing it whatever feels right at the time. Am I skipping over 2? I'm not going to be playing 2, and I'm not going to be playing Awakening right now. We may replay those before Dreadwolf comes out. But the thing that I really want to do is I really want to play Inquisition, and most importantly, I have never played any of the Inquisition DLC. So I am very interested in getting to content that I've never done before. And that is Trespasser, Descent, all that stuff. Yeah, I'm very excited. Very excited. I'm kind of in go mode to get to that because I especially want to play Trespasser. But I also want to try the other ones too.
Hello again, Warden. It is good that you came to speak with me. I realize that my actions at Howe's estate may not have painted me in the best light. For that, I apologize and hope that we can start again. I will be blunt. I can see that your voice will be a strong one in days to come. It is to you that Eamon listens, and with good reason. My father must be stopped, but once that is done, Ferelden will need a ruler. I would welcome your support for my throne.
Where is the Kingdom Come replay on your list, says Crops? Oh, man. One day for sure. I don't know when, but one day for sure. Are you proposing an alliance?
That is exactly what I am proposing. When the time comes, you support my bid in the Landsmeet to remain on the throne. You will be seen as my father's enemy, yet you will be in support of his daughter. You will be seen as supporting the interests of Ferelden, as opposed to solely those of the Grey Wardens. In return, I add my voice to yours. Do you see? Together we can do what alone we cannot.
Why not simply marry Alistair?
Ignoring that the man looks so much like Kaelin, my recently dead husband, if you'll recall, my main fear is that he might govern like Kaelin as well. But it is true, that Alistair has Theron blood. To some, this is more important even than practical considerations. A union might be considered a compromise, but is this something Alistair even desires?
I think I could convince him.
Let me say this. If Alistair is willing to stand back and allow me to continue governing the nation, then I would be willing to have him as my king. It is my understanding that governing does not appeal to him anyhow. If that is so, this is a compromise I can live with.
I will speak to him then.
Do so. I will be interested to hear what he has to say.
Have I ever played Kingdom Come? Oh, yeah. Yeah. I played it once in the past, and then I returned to it and did that, like, little town building DLC thing. It was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed that. But I have not played the base game. I played the base game when it came out, and man, whoo, was it a mess. It was a messy mess. A messy mess. So, yeah.
So I'm guessing someone told Anora I was planning to steal her throne. She has a nasty glare. Did anyone mention this wasn't my idea? I think she's a great queen. As far as I'm concerned, she's welcome to it.
I think you'd be a great king, Alistair.
Really? Whatever will give you that idea?
You have a kind heart and a strong sense of justice.
Well, it's nice that you think
You
so.
look snappy in a
What do you
crown.
think I should do? Go ahead and be king, just to let it happen?
I think you should marry Anora.
Marry her? As in marriage, as in be her husband? You've spoken to her about this? You did, didn't you? Why would you do that? Did you take a blow to the head? That's crazy.
She can rule while you lead. It's perfect.
I suppose. I don't know how much of a leader I am, but at least I know she's a good ruler. Go ahead then. Tell her I'll do it if it comes to that. Now excuse me while I go have a small heart attack somewhere. No big deal, right?
Are we finishing this tonight? I don't think so. I think we have a pretty good amount left. We've got a few like big things to do, I think. So I don't think we're going to be finishing it tonight.
Well, have you spoken to my lucky
The DI is
yet?
next.
Or will we be reduced to passing notes? He has?
He's agreed to your terms.
I wasn't expecting that, to tell you the truth. To marry Kaelin's brother. Well, I suppose stranger things have happened. If it will truly help matters... Is this it then? I agree to marry Alistair to retain my throne, and in exchange I give you my support. If not, then tell me now.
Marry Alistair and you have my support.
Done. So, we have a deal, Warden. I trust you'll keep your end of the
Damn,
bargain.
dude. She is like,
Now
as
I
long
suppose
as I
you
get
to
my
ask
power,
something
I
with
will
my
do
father.
anything you
That
ask.
will be no small feat. of
Do I get
course,
my power?
But I am certain you already know
Fine.
this. I imagine you have much to do. Is there anything else you needed from me?
Do you need anything?
No. And while I know your concern is hardly
Mitch.
disinterested, still, thank you.
Am I playing Raft tonight? No, we're going to be playing more Raft tomorrow morning. I am just doing DAO tonight. I'm just playing this amazing game this evening.
Ask me whatever you like.
More Raft tomorrow morning. We're kind of at a point in Raft where I'm doing all new content, so I didn't really want to do that in the Cozy stream. Cozy streams for relaxing, chilling, playing old games, hanging out, awesome return runs, things like that. Yeah, I don't want to do like new headliner content in the Cozy streams. Also, when we do in the Cozy streams, all our EU folks miss it, unfortunately. So, I'd like to understand Loghain better.
Well, he was once a farmer when he was a boy, if you can believe it. I never could myself. He's useless with plants, for one thing. I remember my mother once asking his help with a sick rose vine.
Hey, Mr. Vane.
My mother oversaw the rose
No, not
garden
all of the
personally.
EU are asleep,
touched
but
it.
many of them are.
No more than that. And it shed half its leaves like a dog with mange. She never asked for him to help with her roses again. He bought her another one, though. He carried it back from Denerim with the branches overflowing his saddlebag. Despite the thorns tearing him bloody, he wouldn't let anyone else take it. He wanted to be the one to present it to her. My father has his faults, Warden, but he is far from common.
Is he truly beyond reason?
I hope not, but I fear it is so, yes.
Wait, what? Hold on. Okay. Did he plan on overthrowing Kaelin before Ostagar?
I'm not sure. I had no inkling of my father's plans until Kaelin was already dead. I would like to think that my father planned for the worst, but did not truly decide that Kaelin was a lost cause until that moment in Ostagar. The alternative is difficult to imagine.
Okay. I think we're good.
Then I wish you luck, Warden.
Anora the sus. Anora the sus. Well, the thing is she's getting what she wants. So, I'm relatively okay with that. She clearly, as long as she gets what she wants. But okay.
Warden, let me know if there's any assistance I can give you. We have much to do and little time.
I think I persuaded Alistair and Anora to marry.
My hearing must be going. I could swear you just said that Alistair and Anora agreed to marry.
Don't sound pleased.
Pleased would hardly describe it. Shocked. I'm shocked. If you had come in here and told me they'd both sprouted wings and flown to Devinter, I would be less stunned. This alliance can only help us. Well done, my friend.
Love it. I should get to work.
We need to do all that we can in the few days left to us before the Landsmeet.
Okay.
Warden, let me know if there's any assistance I can give you. We need to do...
I've agreed to get them to marry. It doesn't really say what I should be doing next. Dialogue in this game is impeccable. Yes, and the voice acting is phenomenal.
Yes.
Yes, indeed.
What is this game, Hectocean? This is a game called Dragon Age Origin. It is a classic BioWare RPG. Arguably, it was made when BioWare was really kind of doing its best stuff. It still holds its own. It is phenomenal, and I very, very much recommend it. Yep.
Dwarven crafts. Fine, Dwarven.
My lord Hydukin? Is that really you? I knew you survived. I never stopped believing it. And neither did your father. Before I left for the surface,
Gorim!
King Endrin sent for me. It was almost more than I could endure, seeing him so. As if he were long dead and rotten, and now merely an empty husk collapsing in on itself. He could not even rise from his bed, and the room stank of decay. He asked me to give you the shield of Hydukin. And this letter.
You say anything else?
He barely spoke at all. Every word seemed as if it had traveled the entire length of the deep roads. Find my son. No other deserves this. It was all that he said. His eyes have haunted me since. If it were possible for a man to die of regret, I think King Endrin did. But we shouldn't dwell on the past. I can hardly tell you how good it is to see you alive.
I can't believe I found you here of all places.
I am far happier in my exile than I ever expected to be.
I'm glad you're happy.
And you?
There's nothing I would rather be than a Grey Warden.
Then I thank the ancestors for granting you happiness, as they did for me. My wife is a good woman, the daughter of the best smith in Denerim. We're expecting our firstborn before the spring.
Dang, dude, you work fast! Gorms say like a merchant, it's hard to believe.
And harder to believe that it has made me happier than all the glory and honor in Orzammar. It is wonderful to see you again, my lord. But you must have more important business than hearing about me. Have a look at my father-in-law's crafts. All fine work, and I'll cut you a discount.
Abso-freaking-lutely, dude. Let's do it. I need to sell a lot of things. Wait, what am I using? You got the Idukan family shield? Oh, I was gonna say, what? That was weird. Here we go. What? Oh, you're still using that butt stuff. The butt stuff we got from the bottom area. Total butt. It's 6. House shield is 6. It's Fade Wall. Oh, Fade Wall 6 too.
You do
yes,
your father
Chad. Butt
proud,
stuff.
my lord.
Yes.
Certainly. You do me great honor, my lord.
You're not going to stop calling us your lord, are you? I'm with the Legion. I think that goes in Alistair. This is Master Assassin's armor. 24 strength. Oof. Can we just equip that? Nope. Nope. No. Maybe. Okay. I need to make some more stuff. I need more elf fruit. Do you have elf fruit? I don't. I need to buy more elf fruit. Maybe we can buy that from camp. Save. Cool. You come back to RDR2?
You're being very foolish.
No.
Why would Loghain leave half our own army to die when a blight threatens? I take him at his word. The battle could not be won.
Even you must admit there's a suspicious rash of mortality among the advisors to the crown. Bryce, Urian, Eamon.
Eamon's not dead, more's the pity.
The only thing that truly worries me is Eamon's notion of putting this bastard on Marik's throne. It's an ill precedent.
True. I would rather see Anora keep the throne myself. Better it passes to the McTeer line than to some byblow. Be gone. I've important matters to discuss.
I have no time to deal with supplicants.
Ouch.
See Wolf's face when he
Wonderful. Another one.
West Hills has fallen to
I suppose you're here to ask for a donation too. Boy, take your petition to the Darkspawn if it's so important to you. They hold my Arling now. I hear they're charitable folk.
I'm not here for a handout. I'm a Grey Warden.
Shouldn't you be dead, then? How quick did you cut leash and run at Ostagar? No matter. I've nothing left for you to take, Grey Warden. Not even my sons. You're wasting your time here.
I didn't know the West Hills had fallen. I'm sorry.
Well, I can see how you might miss it. All of southern Ferelden covered by black clouds, the ground rotting beneath your feet, plagues and darkspawn raids going on until even the crows get sick of the smell of carrion.
Wow.
It's a little trifle like that when compared to the important troubles here in Denerim. There's no point talking about it. Leave me. I've nothing for you anyway.
Your lands are in the
Ouch.
south. Surely you've seen the blight yourself.
Hardly. You know very well I've been
There's
in
nothing
Denver
more to
Could I have
for 2 years.
done that better? When's the next Pantheon stream? No date right now, but hopefully some information
You'll
at
see
some
in
point in the near
Wolf's
future.
face when he arrived.
What's on your mind?
West Hills has fallen.
It is no trouble.
Your lands are in the south.
Wonderful. Another
Surely
one.
you've seen the
Boy,
blight
take your
yourself.
petition to the Darkspawn if it's so important to you.
I'm here
They
for a
hold
handout.
No matter. I've nothing left
What happened
for
to your
you to
sons?
take. What do you think happened? Did the Blight escape your notice? War claims the young and strong first, and Plague doesn't care about skill or bravery. There's no point
man.
talking about it. Leave.
Hardly. You know very well I've been in
Bummer.
Denerim these past 2 years. Rosalind's
your brother?
I had hoped to see him while I was in town, but he's made himself scarce. Every time I've called at the Chantry, he's been away. He answers none of my letters.
That doesn't sound like Ermenric. I'm sure he's merely busy.
Perhaps. I'll call at the rectory again tomorrow.
None yet, Blinka.
May I help you?
I was asked to give this to you.
This is Ermenric's. Explain yourself. My brother would no more part with this ring than with his head.
He needs your help. You might ask Loghain.
Loghain? What does my brother have to do with him?
He's in the dungeon of the Earl of Denerim's estate.
A dungeon? What? No. I will go to him at once. Someone will answer for this. Take this with my thanks. It has been in my family since the War of Crowns, crafted for us by the Circle of Magi. An heirloom is a small thing compared to my brother's life.
Spirit Ward. That's balls. Balls butt. What that is. Or balls butt.
Have you heard
job
the
clearing
news
those
about
lads
how?
out. Everyone in the city had. Was that your daughter?